Breaking news just moments ago.
The president has been speaking to reporters and making a lot of news, quite frankly.
President Trump confirmed minutes ago he will nominate former Attorney General William Barr to replace Jeff Sessions.
He was my first choice from day one, respected by Republicans and respected by Democrats. He will be nominated for the United States Attorney General.
President Trump announced his nomination of William P. Barr for U.S. Attorney General. But some are worried that Trump's nomination for Attorney General will affect the special counsel's investigation into Russian interference during the 2016 presidential campaign.
There's a basic tenet of the American rule of law that no one is above it. No one is above the law. I am going to demand of this new nominee, William Barr, as Attorney General, that he commit specifically and unequivocally to protect the integrity and the independence of the special counsel.
William Barr served as the Assistant Attorney General in 1989 and then became the Deputy Attorney General in 1990. By 1991, he was nominated by the late President George H.W. Bush to become Attorney General.
Today, the Judiciary Committee opens its hearing on the nomination of William Barr to be Attorney General of the United States. The office of Attorney General is unique among the President's cabinet. The Attorney General is a member of the President's administration, but his allegiance is not to the President alone.
He's been confirmed 3 times. He's been the former Attorney General for Bush 41, the Deputy Attorney General in charge of the criminal division, and each time he was confirmed by voice vote. There's never been a recorded vote because he's that highly qualified.
But Barr was embroiled in controversy in 1992 after he prevented lead prosecutor Lawrence Walsh from investigating several figures involved in the Iran-Contra scandal, allowing President George H.W. Bush to instead pardon them. Walsh later referred to this as a sort of Saturday night massacre.
Now, if there is a nomination of Bill Barr and he goes before the Senate, I would expect that he would be asked about when he was Attorney General last time for George H.W. Bush, how and what his role was on signing off on pardons that Bush Sr. issued of some Reagan administration officials for Iran-Contra. People are very concerned about pardons that President Trump might issue.
This has been a contributing factor to the uneasiness surrounding his nomination, as he has voiced opposition to the special counsel's investigation into President Trump and saying he believes there was more reason to further investigate Hillary Clinton than Trump.
So he aligns with President Trump on a number of these issues. I think he's also said some things suggesting that Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton should be investigated more when it comes to that Uranium One deal.
He has also said that Jeff Sessions should have investigated Clinton more thoroughly and that President Trump made the right call in firing James Comey.
Backing the president's decision to fire former FBI Director Jim Comey, a firing some view as obstruction of justice. But the new Attorney General nominee does not pass judgment on the Russia investigation, and I think that is super important. Right. It's one of the reasons you might see him get some bipartisan support.
William Barr served as Robert Mueller's boss at the Department of Justice in the early 1990s, and he has voiced his confidence in Mueller's investigation.
He said that Mueller will not divulge into so-called witch hunt.
The question of recusing himself is not an issue.
So he's somebody who knows the department very well. He would not have a recusal issue because, of course, he did not campaign for the president. There are no conflicts that would force him to recuse himself from overseeing the Mueller investigation.
So this would not force him into the position of making the decision to recuse himself, as Sessions did, which ultimately ended in him being fired for being disloyal in Trump's eyes.
In the confirmation hearing, the main question is going to be, will you keep hands off Bob Mueller? Will you let him do his job? Will he be safe with you? Did you swear any loyalty to the president to ride herd on him? That's what the confirmation hearing is going to be all about.
Republicans are pointing to his previous roles under the Department of Justice.
I think you make one of the finest attorneys general this country's had.
Thank you, Senator.
And the fact that he and Mueller have a mutual respect, saying this should ease Senate Democrat concerns.